love to know. I'm just setting up. Let me know where you're coming in from. Love to see. Right. Okay. Hello, Lazenke. Welcome. Prosper, welcome. Mini Me, welcome. Whole bunch of people. Welcome to my live. Nice to see all of you here. Put a 1 in the comments if anyone is from South Africa. Let me see who is from South Africa. Anyone? Put a 1 in the comments if you're from South Africa. Let me know. Right. Okay. Because today in South Africa, it's Heritage Day. So happy Heritage Day for everyone. Just want to fix that. Okay. Right. We are sorted. Right. Okay, because I've got you all. I've got my Instagram and I've got my YouTube and I've got my TikTok going all at the same time. Delayed, welcome to my live. So, right, I see TikTok is asking me a whole bunch of things here. So I just want to get rid of that on the screen. Okay, right. So I see there are some people from South Africa. Welcome. Happy Heritage Day to you. And obviously, I'm sure you had a lovely, relaxing day. Delight, thank you very much. That's a lovely compliment. Thank you. So, yes. Okay, guys. So we are going to talk today about a couple of things on how to create money or income, passive income online. Okay. So just a few tips when you go into a host's room, guys. The first thing you do is you go on top to their profile, you click on the profile and you follow to connect to the host. The second thing you do is you always share out the live so that you can invite anyone else to come in. And then they can participate in the live as well and benefit from what the host has to share. So maybe your friends and family, they would like to know and send in the details as well. Okay. So, right, let's see. Let me just see one thing here quickly. Okay. I just want to cancel. Right. Okay. Bertie, welcome to the live. Sorry, I just had to do some housekeeping there. Right. So here's a tip for you. When you're on a live, you can do, instead of just doing a share, you can actually do a power share. Now, a power share is when you hold down the share button and you hold it down, then it gives you the access to 10 or 15 contacts that you can send to all at one go. So guys, share out the live. And the next thing is also when you're in a host's room on the live, tap on the screen so that the host knows that you're there. But it also then encourages the algorithm to send out the content and the live to more people, so more people can engage in the room. Then it becomes fun and it's interesting and we learn a lot from each other, okay? Right, so tap on the screen, guys, like this. See the little hearts that click? That's how you do it. So you just tap on the screen like that, okay? Right? I don't know if Instagram actually does the same thing. Right, okay. God knows Mandambi, welcome to my live. Miss Zigaro, welcome. So I'm actually, it's interesting the different cultures and races and people and countries that we get when we meet on social media. It's always exciting to find out where people are from. Now, that's what I love about social media, because social media is a platform that you can use that's free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can start a business on a social media platform. Hi, Flower Child. Coffee Cut, welcome. Actually, my cat was walking around here just now, Isabella, and she doesn't like it when mommy works at night, you see. So she was busy telling me, Mom, come, we need to relax. But anyway, we got to do our lives, hey? So, right. So social media platforms can be used to create an income online, and it doesn't cost you anything, right? It's free of charge. And, you know, you can reach 5 billion people through using social media platforms. There are 5 billion people, guys. This is a known fact. You can Google it. You can go and look for Forbes, under Forbes. They actually printed an article sharing the statistics, the latest statistics on how powerful the social media platforms are and the digital space. So 5 billion people go on social media platforms, right? And 9 out of 10 are adults on the social media platforms, and they scroll 2.5 hours. They spend 2.5 hours on a social media platform every single day. Can you believe it? Now, can you imagine if you've got a business online and you are capturing a small percentage of that massive number of 5 billion people? You would have a thriving business that you can rely on to develop passive income. So, you know, the point is that you've got to have a product, or you've got to have a digital program, right? So now you can have a product like this, pen, for instance, or makeup, or spectacles like this, and you can promote that on social media platforms. You have your shop and you can sell it, right? But it's very cost intensive to have a product like this. So that's why I like to have digital programs, because digital programs don't cost anything. You have your initial investment. So like me, I purchased a $900 program, and that $900 program gave me 4 programs to market to the digital space. So I get to promote $100, $300, $600, or $900 program at any given time throughout the day, 24/7. And I don't even need to do it myself physically all the time, because it's on full automation. Hi, Jane, welcome. Hasi, welcome. So let me explain that to you, okay? First of all, guys, let me just turn my screen around. Right, okay. I haven't worked out yet on Instagram how to do it, so I've still got to figure that out. Right, where's my pen? Okay, so guys, this is my company name. If you go to my profile on the top, you see Sonya, where the picture is. You click on Sonya, excuse me, and you'll find my bio. So you've got to click on the picture, because if you click it now, it'll bring a little box up, but then click it on again and it'll take you to my profile. And on my profile, you will see my bio, and in my bio, there's a LINK. You click on that, which is this, okay? And then that gives you my landing page to my website. And on that, it'll ask you to verify your email address. Jot in your email address, and you'll get an email from me that gives you a free PDF, an automated free PDF of the breakdown of the business. So you can actually follow it step by step, and you can create your own business if you want to, if you're tech savvy. Now, I wasn't tech savvy. I didn't know anything about digital marketing or digital products. So I needed something that was already done for you, something that was going to be easy, simple, and no stress to start. So I purchased a $900 program, which gave me the marketing resale rights to sell $900, $600, $300, or $100 programs, right? I paid a $39 fee to join, to purchase my fully built website that comes with 9 landing pages, guys. And then I paid $44 to have my domain for my website and for my email address to give me a professional address, right? And then what are we selling? We are selling or promoting digital programs, right? And then it's fully automated. I call it my freedom machine. So I'm going to explain to you exactly how that automation works, right? So, okay. So the first thing I did was I purchased a digital program, which was a $900 one, right? Then I opened up my social media accounts and I did my, so I set up my website. So on the website, I don't have to actually, let me just do something here quickly. Sorry, I just noticed something. Right, there you go. I forgot to switch off my phone in case it rings, because I'm using two cell phones and I'm using my desktop. On my desktop, I've got my YouTube running, and on my 2 cell phones, I've got my Instagram and my TikTok running simultaneously. So I'm actually doing 3 broadcasts all at the same time, and that's called promoting my products, right? So I'm doing digital marketing. I'm actually promoting digital products that people can use. They don't have to create them themselves. That's what I loved about this business. I didn't have to create the digital programs myself. I just purchased it. It gave me the marketing resale rights, and I then sold it to the general public, and anyone can buy from me. I don't have to go around looking for the business. I don't need to go door knocking. I don't need to direct message people. I don't need to do any form of canvassing, recruiting, advertising, nothing. All I do is I focus on creating my brand and doing attraction marketing. Now, what is attraction marketing? Attraction marketing is where you have a platform to promote yourself, promote your brand. People come to your platform, they have a look at your platform, they like what you have to offer, right? And then they choose if they want to actually know about your business model. And that's attraction marketing. So then if they like what I have to say in my videos, so I do 3 videos a day on my social media platforms, right? And then anyone can go to my profile and go through all the videos and listen to all the business ideas, listen to all the breakdown of the business, and get to know me, get to understand the business model. And then if they like it, they choose to then go to my profile. In my bio, there is my LINK. They click on that, and then they get the information where they can purchase the digital programs, right? That's my digital store. And then from there, they then have access to their own business. It's a pre-built automated business that comes in a box, literally, because it's all done for you 90%. The 10% is where you just have to add in all your personal information and details. So like if I explain that to you, right? So the first thing is that you get in the business, you get a website. The website is fully built up, right? It's 9 landing pages that you get in the business. You do not have to redesign anything. All you need to do is plug and play in your own information, customize it a bit more to your personality, to your style, right? And then put in your information about who you are, where you come from, what you've done. So like me, I've come from real estate. I did real estate for 36 years. I have my own real estate company, and I basically do the digital marketing as a side business to build up for my retirement. So that's why I joined it, and that's why I invested in this program, because I'm using it as a tool to create a nice retirement package for myself that's busy. I'm building it now so that I'm doing it in advance to my retirement. So by the time I'm actually in my retirement, my business is already well established and earning me a very comfortable retirement passive income. So my real estate business still provides for me, but I want to start downsizing eventually because I can't sustain the working hours, the evening hours, the weekend work going into retirement. I don't want to actually work until I'm 70 or 80 in real estate. I want to have fun when I get to my retirement. I want to be free, location free, time freedom, and still have money coming in. So it's like an investment that you've got, but I'm still proactive in the business because you need to keep your mind active, guys. How many of you know people who go on retirement and then their mind just goes downhill? So, I need something that I can engage with and keep me active and at the same time make money because that's fun, okay? I'm an entrepreneur, so I like to make money and have fun because when you make money, guys, you have freedom. If you have problems in your life, you can just take money and throw it at the problem. That's the quickest way to resolve the problem. Then you don't have problems. But if you don't have money and you're always stuck in a paycheck that's limited, or you're always stuck at the end of the month short, then you have problems. And that's not fun. So change that situation. Invest in yourself, especially if you're in South Africa. You need to own your own business in this country. If you don't own your own business, you are always going to have things limit you. Hi, A Hustle Studio. Welcome to my live. Right. Okay. So I've explained to you now. Let me explain. So I've explained to you the programs and the products, right? Now, let me explain to you how the 2-hour workday actually works. Is it even possible? So yes, it is possible. But in the beginning, it might be a bit more difficult for you to narrow it down to 2 hours a day. Like I know when I started, I didn't take 2 hours because I didn't know anything about tech. I didn't know anything about the social media platform. So I had to learn how to edit videos. I had to learn how to work the social media platform, right? Even though there were e-learning modules in my digital program that I bought, but still, I did the e-learning module, listened to it, and then I had to work on the platform. So, in the beginning, it takes a little bit longer to do your 3 contents. But eventually, once you know the system and you've got used to it, then it's just like this and you've done your content. And within an hour, you've got your 3 videos all organized. Hi, club, mug, travel. Club, Magu, travel, is it? Okay. Club, mag, you travel. Okay. Maybe. Right. So I then finally managed to get it. So within that, I would say about probably within a week or 2 weeks, I'd narrowed it down, and then I started getting a lot faster at doing our work activities, right? So we train you to get down to 2 hours of income producing activities. So you take 30 minutes of copy and paste, you create an advert, and you copy and paste it on high traffic websites that are classified adverts, but they're free of charge. So by doing that, you're attracting people back to your social media platform and watching your videos that you have promoted on YouTube. So you're actually getting viewers back to your YouTube, and you're getting viewers back to your website. Okay, so you're attracting people constantly to your business. So that's the 30 minutes. Then the hour to do your content. Then the other 30 minutes you're going to take to look through your videos that you've posted on your social media platform and read through the comments to see if there's anyone that's inquired about the product that you're promoting. Because you will encourage people, you'll have a call to action on your video, and that call to action will say to the person, if you want to know more about this product, jot yes in the comments and I'll share the details. So you've got to just go back to your comments and see in the comments, and if anyone's jotted yes, then you reply with your details of how they can get your free PDF. And that's 30 minutes a day. And that's it. That's your 2-hour workday. And then you are done, guys. Okay. So you've purchased your digital program. You've set up your website with your personal information. you've got your full automations there already done for you. Now, let me explain that to you. So firstly, you've got your sales funnel that sets up all your programs and your payment gates and your payment plans. That's all set up for you. Then you've got your email campaign that comes with 30 already done for you emails. Now, all you need to do with those emails is just put in your own website links and your own email addresses and your name, right? So you edit those 30 emails, and that's all you need to do. The rest is done for you. Those emails were designed, pre-done for you. So you don't need to go and think now, what must you write? What must you say? What's the right thing to do? No, it's all done for you. That's why we call it a proven strategy, because our founder of our of our digital program, the Legacy Builders, has already put all these systems in place, tested them, worked with them, and for 2 years has had successes with this digital process. So it's a proven process that works. All we need to do is just make it customized to our names, right? And then you've got your payment gates with link to your bank account. So you get the money directly into your bank account. Then that all goes into your pre-built automated business. And this is all on automations because it's set up in a system that's already all pre-automated. Okay. So that's your business. You've got your digital programs that you can choose from. And then you've got your social media platforms that you choose. Now, you choose whichever platform you want to, that's fine. Now, if you have a warm market, what we call a warm market is someone who has a Facebook page or a TikTok page or a YouTube page that's already got thousands of followers. Now, you could use that to promote your digital programs to, if the people, have been following you for years and they know you and this and that, because you might find that you actually sell very quickly a couple of programs to those people. The only thing is you have to then train that algorithm the right way. So that's why we recommend to people that you actually start with a fresh new social media account. Some people use the existing ones and they have great success. They sell to all their friends and then they start on a new social media platform, but then they find it challenging because now they've been spoiled by their own profile. They've had lots of followers, and now they get to a new fresh one and they find that they actually have to promote. And, sometimes it's not so good to start that way because of the morale. So that's why I recommend just start from fresh, okay? You can always introduce it to your friends, but train yourself from the beginning already to start from fresh. Right. So now you've set up your social media platform. You've got your pre-built business that you've already set up with your own private information, and you are ready to rock and roll, right? So all you got to do is just every single day listen to an e-learning module from our mentor and then do your 3 contents on your social media platform, okay? If you have extra time, like maybe you're a retiree or you're a student, or you're a stay-at-home mom, you've got more time, then you can plug into the program and do more learning. We have tons of information on the programs. We literally have 224 modules that you can watch, but you don't need to watch all of them immediately. All you focus on is the first 7 days, launch to profit in 7 days. That's the most important one. That's the fundamental training of the business. That will teach you exactly the skill sets you need to have a digital online business and to actually successfully create your content. Okay. And then later on, you can continue, mastering the process. But you want to start immediately with that so that you can start earning while you're learning. Now, the other reason why I purchased the Legacy Builders program is because it came with a community of 56,200 people. When I started, it was 37,000 people. And I looked at it and I thought to myself, 37,000 people can't be wrong. 37,000 people couldn't get SCAM. Do you know what I mean? Like, there has to be some truth in this business. It doesn't sound too good to be true. There must be a real aspect to it. So that's what I loved about the business, is that there were real people involved. I could connect with someone if I got stuck and needed further information. There was someone to help me. And that's what I liked. I liked the support. I liked the eco-friendliness of the community. And of course, the cherry on the top was the fact that I get $1 million mentor teaching me every single week, and I don't have to pay extra for it. Now, where do you get that, guys? Any coaching, any motivational that you go to, mindset training or coaching or teaching, you always have to pay something. Not with Legacy Builders Program. It comes all for free inside the community. And there are replays. So if you can't make the international time, or you don't want to wake up for the international time, then that's fine. The next day you watch a replay, and that replay gives you all the information that you missed out on the live. The only difference is, of course, you can't ask questions, right? Okay. So I've now shared with you how you can use social media platforms to create an income online. How our Legacy Builders program of $900 comes with 4 programs. If you don't have the budget for a $900 program, hi, Mara Digital, welcome to my live. Marigold Digital, welcome to my live. That's a good name, actually, Marigold. Married to gold, hey? And also marigold is a beautiful flower, which is also very precious. It's actually a very good flower for companion planting in your gardens. Right. So, right, where was I? So then you've got okay, right. I was talking about the programs, right? So the 600 comes with the 3 programs. Okay, guys, let me refresh you here. Okay, let's go through this. You must screenshot this so you can remember, okay? Right, so we've got, this is my business, guys. That's the name of my business, okay? Just go to that, and you can then get the free PDF, okay? Start with that. Then, while I'm talking to you on the live, go ahead and do that in the meantime, okay? Then, the programs, if you invest in your $900 program, that's the business in a box. Hi, Cindy, Kelly, Mimi, welcome, right? Then you get the 600, the 300, and the $100 program that you can promote unlimited, guys. There's no limit on how many times you promote these programs, okay? You can help 1,000 people to start new businesses, or 100 people unlimited. Then you have your website fee of $39, your domain fee of $44. You are promoting digital programs, right? And it's on full automation. It's called the Freedom Formula. Now, what I've got written here is, if you see over here, you've got the email. So the email is where I say to you now, go and put in your details in my LINK. Then you'll get an email from me that will give you a free PDF, right? Okay. Then you get a video, which is the next page of the landing page on the website, that explains everything to you. You see the email video, right? And then I start the campaign of 30 days following, sharing with you the journey, right? And the beauty about this business, guys, is that it takes 20 people a day to see your website. From our experience in the business, it takes 20 people a day to actually come into your sales funnel with the email address and to get a $900 sale, right? So your closing ratio is 20 to 1. Then you've got, it's a rejection-free business, guys, okay? And it's all social media attraction marketing. Right. So that's the beauty of this business. You get location freedom, you get time freedom, and you get a business that's fully automated. You don't have to do anything else other than get on your social media platform and keep continually promoting your digital programs, promoting yourself. You are your brand, so you keep promoting yourself. Right. Do we have any questions, anyone? Let me know. Write in the comments if you have any questions. I'd love to answer them. Don't be shy. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, guys, let's see your questions. Right, I see we've had a couple of digital marketers here in the room. That's lovely. Okay, we all support each other. You know, that's the great thing about having the community is that when you go on a live, for instance, someone comes into your live and supports you on the live. They can even help you with your moderation, and also, you know, answer questions while you're busy talking. You might not see all the questions coming through, then your moderator can answer the questions for you. So that's the beauty of having the support of someone in the community. Okay. Hi, YMN 59005. Welcome to my live. Joey, badass, welcome. Right, let me take a drink here. And then you can do like what I'm doing. I'm actually broadcasting right now. I'm streaming 3 social media platforms simultaneously. So instead of doing 3 hours, I'm doing 1 hour on 3 different platforms. So I'm actually saving myself time, but I'm reaching out more people because I'm using 3 different platforms. So, you know, these are all things that we will teach you in the program, how you can actually multiply and get your business reaching even beyond more by implementing these skill sets. And guys, when I started, I had no experience. I didn't know a thing about digital marketing. I didn't even know what it was. I know real estate. If you ask me anything about real estate, I know about real estate. But with digital marketing, I knew nothing. I didn't know what digital programs were, but I found a course, a program that taught me the new skill sets at my age. When I hit the 50s, I found this program. So you're never too old to start. You can start at any age. If you're 18, right up to 84. I actually have a community member in our community, a lady in our community that's 84, and she is selling like hotcakes, promoting digital programs. And guys, there's a huge demand for digital programs. You've got to make sure you're choosing the correct digital program when you purchase. That's the most important. Don't buy a program that you don't have 100% commission on and that you don't get the marketing resale rights. Because as soon as you've purchased it, you'll then find out once you start that you actually can't start. So please be careful. There are tons of programs out in the marketplace. Choose wisely. I chose the Legacy Builders program because I liked the way the business model works, and I like the integrity of our founder, and I like the integrity of our program. So, firstly, I love the fact that it's 100% commission because I don't want to do all the work and share it with someone else. That doesn't work for me. I like capitalism. Number 2, I like the fact that I had marketing resale rights to a program that I can sell, and I didn't even have to create the program. It saved me tons of time and money. And number 3, I love the fact that it was automated, that I didn't need to work more than 2 hours a day in the program. And number 4, the backup support from the community was phenomenal and is phenomenal. Those were the 4 factors that helped me to decide that this was the right program for me to choose. And I invested the $900 one. That's my highest ticket sale, by the way, guys, because it makes perfect sense. If you purchase a program of $900, but you can sell 4 programs inside that 900, which is 100, 300, 600, and 900, that can create, assuming you sell all 4 programs in one day, you can create $1,900 days just from having one purchase of a $900 business. So guys, work the numbers, check the numbers out. This business model gives you fantastic returns. It's high income and it's high in demand. Why is it high in demand? Because there are e-learning modules. It's teaching people skill sets, and that's high in demand. In fact, Forbes has said that the industry right now is doing a turnover, high days, of $1.2 billion a day of e-learning modules on social media platforms in the digital space. Can you imagine $1.2 billion a day? And Forbes has predicted it's the fastest growing industry, and it will grow to $3 billion a day by 2027. Can you imagine $3 billion a day? Now, why would you not want to have a percentage of that? That's exactly why I started. In fact, in 2020, when we had COVID, I was stuck for 3 months. I couldn't work in my real estate business because we weren't allowed to go out. Thank you, Des, for liking my live. I appreciate that. At least it also knows that you're active and you're still on my live. Thank you. And so when COVID happened, I couldn't work for 3 months. That hit hard because then I realized how important it was to have an online business, because all the online businesses, if you look at the stock exchange in 2020 when we had COVID, Netflix, Temu, Shein, Amazon, Google. In South Africa, we've got Takealot. We've got in the US, Best Buys. All the companies that were online, their share prices shot up. Why? Because they could still do business in lockdown, because they were on full automations. They didn't need people to come in and out or anything like that. They could do literally all their selling and everything on the websites and deliver, and that was it. So that made me realize how important it is to have an online business. And then I started looking, but everything I found thus far until a year ago was too labor intensive or too cost expensive or dodgy. And I didn't want to do drop shipping because that's actually hectic. Drop shipping is very labor intensive and it's a lot of stress. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do Amazon selling stuff and making $1 here or making $1 there, because it's hugely time consuming. I didn't want to do that. I already have a business that is time consuming. Real estate demanded a lot of my attention, so I didn't want to keep doing another business that was the same. So when my friend a year ago introduced this digital program, Legacy Builders, to me, I jumped at the opportunity, because 2 hours, 100% commission, full automation, community support, mentorship, all of those things were just ticking my boxes of what I needed from a business. And that's why I started. If you want to start, guys, go to my profile, click on my profile picture twice, get to my bio, and in my bio, you will see my LINK. Jot in the LINK, your email address, and I will send you the details. And you can then also see on my website exactly which program you want to choose and start. And if you invest in the $300, the $600, or the $900, and within an hour of my live, I will throw in the setup costs for you as a gift. If you purchase the $300, $600, and $900, I will get my technician to do the setup for you, so you don't have to do it yourself. That's within an hour of my live. If you are willing to take the time to invest in yourself and start your own business, because that's essentially what you're doing. You are purchasing a business, a pre-built automated business from me that comes in a box, and you just have to set it up 10% and the rest is all done for you. That's literally what you will get this evening if you are willing to invest in yourself. If you want to break free from the job that you're working in that's keeping you miserable, that's keeping you tied down, that's keeping you living paycheck to paycheck, this is the way to go. If you're an entrepreneur like myself and you have not taken care of your retirement and you want to start now before you get to your retirement, this is the way to go. If you're an entrepreneur and you need an extra income because maybe your business has taken a bit of a knock or the economy isn't supporting it so well, digital industry is the way to go. Why? Because it's the future, guys. Everything's going digital. You just go on the internet and you see how much AI is taking over, how much AI. Everything is AI. So if you don't develop the skills now, you're going to fall behind the trend, and then you're going to regret it and wish that you'd done something about it sooner. So why leave it until then? Why not be preemptive and do something now? Be proactive and take the step towards having your own business, creating an unlimited source of income for yourself. In the $900 program, we also teach you how to create affiliate income streams. We teach you how to create your own digital programs. We even teach you how to create communities. So really, guys, the amount of value is phenomenal. But you only actually start realizing it once you start working with the program, because it really is brilliant. I mean, I am a real estate entrepreneur. So, I know what it's like to own real assets, to invest in real estate, to renovate, to build, to decorate, okay? It's time consuming, it's labor intensive, and it takes years to build wealth. But with digital marketing, you have access to 5 billion people. The pace at which you can build wealth is so much more faster than what it would be if you're working physically with your time every day in real estate, for instance. So I'm not knocking real estate because I love real estate. I got a lot of gratification from it, a lot of reward, both financially and emotionally and spiritually. Selling a home to a customer made me very happy, especially when they were so happy moving in and everything worked for them. But there are also the negatives to real estate. You have to wait for your money. It takes 3 to 6 months or 9 months before you actually see your capital from your efforts. Digital marketing is completely different. If you promote your product, somebody wants it, they purchase it, you get paid immediately. Those two go hand in hand. There's no waiting, and it goes directly into your bank account. You're not sharing it with anyone. You're not paying an intro commission to anyone. You're not paying anything. The only thing you need to take care of is at the end of the year, you still have your taxes to pay. Because it's your own business, guys, we all pay tax, right? So we pay happily, because my mom always used to say to me when I started my real estate business, she said to me, Sonya, be happy to pay tax. Because when you're paying tax, you're making profit. And when you're making profit, you're living well. So that was my mom's first lesson 36 years ago when I started my real estate business. And I'm sharing that wisdom with you here too. Be happy to pay tax, because if you're paying tax, it means you're making money. Right, guys. So go to my profile, click on my picture double twice. Then in my bio, you will see my LINK. Jot in your email address, guys. Get my free PDF. If you're not ready to purchase tonight on this live or within an hour from this live, get the PDF. Read through that. Give yourself the time to actually read through it and see exactly what I'm offering you this evening. As they say, nothing changes if nothing changes. If you don't take the steps to create an environment for yourself to excel, to succeed, to create abundance, to break away from the limitations, to break away from generational poverty, to break away from generational suffering, then you're never going to actually do it. So what best is why not start now? The best time is now, because tomorrow may never arrive. But if you take action today, whether it be with $100 or the 900, start, because at least then you're starting to get into the trend of digital marketing, and then you're not behind the trend, and then you've created a backup for yourself going into your future. So I highly recommend that you seriously take the steps to build your own digital online business. Even if it's not with me, I still recommend it that you start in the industry, because this industry will free you up in time and emotional stress, as well as financial freedom. Guys, go to my profile, click on my profile. In my bio, you will see my LINK. Jot in your details there and get my free PDF. Right, I've got 12 minutes left of this live. Is anyone else? If you have any questions, please feel free to jot down the questions. I'd love to help you answer your questions. Okay, I think I have answered all your questions. Right. Okay, another fantastic benefit of our program is the mindset training. We actually have incredible motivational training, mindset training. We've got coaches that come in and teach us and encourage us. And we've even got coaches that help us to manage our time properly, etc., etc. So, you're actually getting so much more in this business than what you actually bargained for. And the initial investment, it can really surprise you how quickly you'll get it back. Like, I started on the 2nd of September in 2024, right? And 17 days later, I sold my first program of $900. And then within 4 days straight after that, I did more, all the $900, and I actually created $3,600. So the 17th day of me starting the business, I sold my first program $900, and then 4 days in between after that, $3,600. So my first sale already paid me back for the investment in the digital program. Then my second and third sale put me right into profit mode. So, guys, and I knew nothing. Like, really, I hit my 50s and I knew nothing about digital marketing. All I had was a burning desire to find a business online that would help me create a retirement passive income that will give me time freedom and location freedom. And I got all of that in this digital program. So, yes, I would highly recommend it to you. If you want to know more, go to my profile, click on the LINK in my bio, and get my free PDF. Okay, that will come in an email to you. If you have any other questions, you're welcome to email me, guys, and then we can see. If you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, if not, then jot them down here in the comments. And as I mentioned earlier on, if you are ready to purchase your own program, then if you purchase within an hour of this live, I will throw in the tech for you. I will set up the tech for you. I'll do your setup for you as a gift. So if you purchase a $300, a $600, or a $900 program, I will actually do the tech for you as a gift to get you started and up and running quickly. Right. Any other questions? Just having a look here. Okay. Right. All right. Looks like I've answered all your questions. So I'll recap, guys. Let me show you to recap. Okay. So this is my business. You'll find that in the LINK on my bio, right? The programs are 900, 600, 300, or 100. If you purchase the $900, you get all 4 programs in the business. So you can promote all 4 of them at any given time, 900, 600, 300, or 100. If you purchase the 600, you get 3 programs in the business, 600, 300, and 100. If you purchase the 300, you get 2 programs. That's the 300 and the 100. If you purchase the $100, you only get the $100 to promote. So you're only selling $100 programs all the time. So, but it's a start. So if you are limited with your budget, it's a start. But I highly recommend the 900 because that is the big program. That's the full business with all the training, all the skill sets. Then you've got the $39 website fee. It's a once-off fee. You don't have to pay that ever again. And then you have your domain and your website fee, which is an annual fee. And that you pay to GoDaddy. They do it for you, okay? And then we are promoting digital programs, and it's on full automations, guys. I call it my freedom machine. So that's made simple for you. Nice and easy. Hi, Debbie. Welcome to my live. So if you want to start your own business and start earning an unlimited income for yourself and break free from your generational poverty or generational suffering, that's the way to go, right? And the beauty about our program is that you don't have to create a program yourself. You can purchase our program and run with it, and it'll teach people how to use social media to create passive incomes. And it will teach people how to create their own digital programs, how to create communities, how to set up affiliate commissions. So you're earning commission from affiliations that you don't even have to work for every single day, right? And yes, you earn 100%. You don't share the money with anyone. So let me give you an example. You purchase a $900 program from me. I get the $900 because that goes directly into my bank account. Then you purchase, you pay the $39 website fee. That goes directly to the company. So there's a link in your system that's set up for the company's bank account details for that $39. But the $900 has my bank account, okay? So you get payment directly and your customer receives the digital program immediately. And then you set up and they get started and then they start the business. Then you get your social media account opened and you start doing your videos. So actually, guys, it's really simple. There's a step-by-step process that you follow, and we will guide you every single step of the way. We show you exactly how to do it every step of the way. And the e-learning modules will show you every step of the way. So it's not even labor intensive where I've got to sit and babysit you all the time. No, you just go to the e-learning modules. So guys, if you're not coachable, then this business will not be for you because you have to watch the e-learning module every single day to help you set up your business every single day, to help you start every day, to help you get into your routine every single day, to help you create your content, okay? Because you've got to do 3 videos every single day. That is your digital real estate. That's promoting your brand. That's promoting your business. That's how you're going to attract customers to come to your website to then purchase from you digital programs, okay? So you've got to actually be coachable. Then the second thing is you have to have a cell phone that can take videos and Wi-Fi. right? And then the third thing is you do need 2 hours a day to be able to work in the business. You can't do less than 2 hours. It does require 2 hours of your time. You can't cut that down to less. So you have to have 2 hours available, okay, guys? Right. Okay, but if you get my PDF, you will also get an opportunity to go through all the testimonials of our community members, showing you how much income they've earned and also sharing their stories. So you can see that people who have come out of the doldrums, really bad situations, have purchased a digital program, got out of their bad situation, and actually started making money for themselves online. So you don't have to be smart, you don't have to have a degree, you don't have to have any experience or tech skills. You can start this from the beginning and get going without any experience. The e-learning modules will teach you every single day. So it's actually very easy for you to follow step by step. Okay, guys, if you have any more questions, please jot it down in my comments. If not, then I'm good to go and say good night. Okay, I'll give you another minute. I've got another minute here. If you want to put in your questions in the comments, please go ahead. I'll answer them gladly, but if not, I'm then going to bid you good night. Okay, guys, thank you very much for participating in my live. Appreciate your time. God bless you and your family. Be safe, be well, and be healthy and wealthy. God bless. Bye.